Hi everybody, my name is James. I'm starting a new gun channel called Seattle Gun Collector. I haven't really seen a lot of gun channels in the Seattle area. I know the Yankee Marshal, I believe he's in southern Washington, but I wanted to start one here in the Seattle area. I'm new to this, so pardon the video quality. I'm using my iPod. I'm kind of broke and can't afford a camera right now, but hopefully that'll change in the future. Basically, I'm going to start out with a review of a pistol I picked up about a week and a half ago at a company called Discount Firearms here in Western Washington. And basically I'm going to go over its shootability, the quality, and just overall quality of the gun. Basically, first off, I picked this up in Linwood, and I picked it up for about $450. I believe MSRP on it was $475. But yeah, so I got about a $25 discount somewhere in there. I looked at all sorts of different 9mm. I've been searching for a 9mm. This is the first one I've personally bought myself. I've never owned one. I've shot a lot of them, such as Glock 19s, 17s, and several other Smith & Wesson M&P and some Walthers. I fell in love with the 9mm cartridge after shooting it in a 1911. It just felt fantastic in that format, and I wanted to start carrying 9mm. And so I looked through his 9mm, and he had several different brands. And I just absolutely fell in love with this one as far as the cosmetics go. I know that's sort of superficial, but and as far as the build quality and just how slim it is and how light, and it's American made as well. I'm going to start off with the shootability. After I bought it, I brought it down back to here in Bellevue and shot it at Wade's East Side Guns, and just a fantastic little shooter. I was getting at about 15 feet. I was getting groups about the size of my hand. I've never been good with little pistols. This is my first time with this. I believe this is the smallest pistol I've ever owned. I'm usually pretty good with 45 auto and 40 Smith & Wesson and 44 Magnum, are all ones I'm great shooting with. So I'm sort of new to the 9mm. And I was getting great groups. The trigger is fantastic. It's not like glass. It's not going to be anything like a Smith & Wesson revolver or anything, but it's got a nice clean break on it about 3/4 of the way back. And then it resets about 1/4 of the way, which I'm really a fan of. I got to get used to it because sometimes I would have a mishap as far as accidentally pulling the trigger when I would get a little bit of recoil, pardon me, and the trigger wouldn't reset all the way, and then I would have to cycle the slide back. But anyway, it's just a fantastic little shooter. I let several of my other friends shoot it, and they really loved it. It's also great for women too, I hear. This is my new daily carry. I am sort of a lazy guy, so I'm going to start carrying this instead of my little Colt Defender 45 auto. That one was great for a while, but it just sort of weighs down on the belt after a while. And so I started carrying this. I've got probably about 250 rounds through it now, so not too many. Never had a mishap. I've never even had a stovepipe on it. No misfeeds or anything. It was all due to my fault, accidentally pulling the trigger with the recoil. Never had any problems with it, as I said. And then I think next I'm going to go over the build quality of the gun. As far as the build quality of the gun goes, it's just unsurpassed. It's nearly the same as a Glock as far as quality goes. The trigger is fantastic. No hollowed out area on the back of a trigger. I'm sort of OCD about that. It's got a nice full metal trigger on it. It's just smooth as glass as far as feeling of the trigger, not the trigger itself. The slide is a fantastic finish. I believe it's matte stainless, and it's got a nice full stainless steel barrel and full steel, blued steel guide rod, which is another big thing I'm a fan of. It's got straight 8 sights on it. I don't know if you can see that, but standard straight 8 sights are just white dot. And a question for you guys, I'm looking for some night sights for this. As far as the Kahr CW9, I believe the CM9 takes the same size of sights, but I'm looking for 3-dot tritium sights. If anyone can let me know where I could pick up some, that would be fantastic. It's 7+1 in the 7 in the magazine plus 1 in the chamber. Once again, it is safety check. The check ring on the front strap and the back strap really helps with the recoil. It is sort of snappy depending on what ammo you put in it. I usually shoot 115 grain hard ball through it. I've been trying to find 147 grain, but it's sort of hard trying to find that here in the Seattle area due to all the gun shops being pretty much wiped on ammo. It's got texturizing similar to the Generation 3 Glocks. And it's very convenient size, and it's very thin because of the single stack magazine. As I said, it's my daily carry because I'm sort of lazy now. And that's about it as far as this gun. The serial number is located on the bottom of the dust cover. That's one thing I'm not really a fan of, is the it almost looks like aluminum foil that they printed it out on, but it's still a great quality gun nonetheless. It breaks down real easily. You have to align the notches on the slide like this, sort of like a 1911. You pop the slide lock out, and then you let go of the slide like this, like a Glock, and then pull the trigger and it pops right off. Anyway, yeah, it's a great gun, and please help me as far as my channel goes. I'm sorry, once again, pardon the quality, considering it's an iPod. I'm sort of broke right now, so until I can get that improved, it's going to be like this. But thank you for all your support, and peace out.